This video will be about Abarth and transmission choices. So there are 4 transmission choices. First, the most rare one, which is a Dogbox. So you can just shift upwards or downwards by flicking the box like this. Very expensive option on the Biposto. But now we'll focus more on the normal gearboxes. And those are the manual, which sits quite high, like a Civic Type R. That also has its shift box very close to the steering wheel, so that's a benefit. Also, it looks nice and it feels nice in the hand. Most have the 5-speed gearboxes, but some, especially Competizione or something like that, have the 6-speed. The other thing is that you have an automatic transmission. That's the latest edition, so to say. And it shifts quite smoothly, not the double clutch type of smoothness, but shifts quite smoothly. But does not have those flippers behind the steering wheel that you can shift manually, so you have to shift manually if you want to by flicking an automatic transmission again. And then you have the Mta, and that's the transmission that I have. It's an automatic, but it's a motorized manual, so to say. The drawbacks of the Mta transmission is that they are just not subtle. They are quite abrupt, so when the clutch is engaged, some time is passing before it engages the next gear. So that's a drawback. You can help this by lifting a little bit of the gas while shifting gears. That makes it a lot more subtle and also often faster. The other thing that you can do is to use the flippers, and then it is a lot faster. Quite funny thing is when it shifts by itself, it's so slow, and when you shift using the pedals behind the steering wheel, it can shift even faster than a manual can. But that's also the benefit of it, that you have to shift this behind the steering wheel. I can imagine also the normal automatic could have this option in the future. There's however one additional benefit, that you, because it is also a normal transmission, just put into an automatic robotized version. Is that in contrary to many automatics, you can still push it when you put it in neutral and then put it into gear if needed. So yes, it is a compromise, because you have both the parts. For example, the clutch that you have in a manual transmission, also an automatic transmission, also it's not as subtle. I lifted a little bit of the gas and then it was quite okay, as you just mentioned. But if you put a little bit more in, oftentimes it feels a little bit cumbersome, so to say. But for me it adds up to the charm, because this is not a serious type of car. Abarth is, in my opinion, more of an experienced type of car than a serious piece of kit, especially for the price. So you could say, and you would be right, that for example Biposto is a serious piece of kit. But you will be completely right, but in the Netherlands the price is so high that you could be better off using another car for the same price for the performance. But also this roof that can open, the thick steering wheel, all that luscious leather, all those superlatives make this a very nice experience. It's more for giggles. And then I like this Mta transmission a lot. But my second, I think the Dogbox is nice, but overly priced. The second transmission I would opt for would normally be the manual, because I also really like that manual and how the style of it, and then it's so close to the steering wheel. So those would be my top options. I hope this short video gives you some background. into everything, and wishing you a great day. Before I end, if you want a small automatic transmission type of car, I think it could be very relaxing also to go with a regular automatic that you are now offering, so not the Mta, because it gives you the most relaxed driving experience, especially with the cabrio top. In the days that this Abarth was made, that regular automatic was not available. But for me this is not a drawback, as I just mentioned, because I also see some additional benefits and I like the flippers behind the steering wheel. Have a great day. Ciao!